What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Turkey Chan. Today, I'm comparing the Ultraboost, just kidding, the Ultra4d Adidas shoe versus the 2021 Ultraboost. Now, 2021, 2022, and 2023 Ultraboosts all have the similar style where they got that nice, big, chunky boost sole with the modified cage and the prime knit upper. So, I think the 2021 version is a good comparison to use since 2022, 2023, they're all pretty much the same shoe with slight modifications here and there, whereas the Ultra4d was like Adidas's next push into like new midsole technology, but it didn't really hit with a lot of customers. It's still cool that they could print these out in stores, but I guess they were expecting it to fly off the shelves like Ultraboost did back in 2012, 2015, that time frame. But yeah, let's get right into it. This Ultra4d, this sole is a lot stiffer, a lot more rigid. You don't get as much energy return. Whereas the Boost, very cushy, cloud-like material, bouncy goodness. You get a lot of support, I think, for daily wear. In terms of running, the 2021 version, I think, is very court ready. I mean, I feel like I could play basketball in these sometimes just because of how locked in I feel and how responsive the cushioning is. Whereas the Ultra4d, it's a lot more flat in its footbed. If you wear the 21s, Ultraboost 21s one day and you switch to the Ultra4ds the next day, you'll definitely notice a difference in overall foot support. These are very flat, very rigid shoes, but with that rigidness comes a lot of benefits. It's a lot more performance based, where if you don't like that bounciness and the cushioniness, definitely go with this shoe. It still has some give. I don't want you to think that this is a super rigid material. If you step, these cages will collapse and give you some energy return, but it's nowhere as much as, let's say, an Ultraboost. Now, which one I would wear? Honestly, I'd go with the Ultraboost. This Ultra4d, I picked it up because I love that cream colorway. It's still a nice shoe, but for all-day comfort, I have to go with the Ultraboost. Look at that insane heel that you get. Definitely gives you a nice height boost. And if you look at the bottom, different traction pattern. The Ultraboost has a continental, a lot more aggressive pattern, whereas Ultraboost has this basic lattice rubber sole, and that's about it. Uppers are about the same on both. You have that sweet prime knit upper. Now, styling wise, I have to give it to the Ultra4d. It has that classic Ultraboost upper with the classic cage and the lettering on the side. So style wise, man, this one looks sexy, whereas the new Ultraboosts nowadays, they look more of a performance running shoe unless you get the Ultraboost DNA. Now, if you do get the Ultraboost's DNA, I have right here. Now, this is a more interesting comparison because when you compare this shoe and this shoe, there's a lot of similarities, right? The cages are about the same. The differences really come out in the sole, whereas one shoe has Ultra4d while the other has Boost. Now, I'm going to put these both on right now. I mean, comfort-wise, fit-wise, they're pretty much the same. But again, it all boils down to the sole. This Ultra4d material is very stiff. Don't get a lot of impact protection. Whereas the Boost, get a lot more impact protection. But if you get Boost fresh out of the box, it's a lot more springy. Over time, it softens and becomes a lot more stiff, like the Ultra4d, but not as hard. I mean, as I'm pushing down on the floor right now, the Ultraboost still has some cushioning to it and some squish, whereas the Ultra4d is solid. Now, which one should you get? Honestly, try them both. See what style of shoe you like. Personally, I like the squishiness of the Ultraboost, so I'm gonna stick with that. That's all I have, guys. Ciao.